Okay, hello, good evening again, everybody. I don't think I have an easy task, as we're all very tired from this very long journey, day, I mean. Very interesting, but being the last speech, I think we're all longing for a gin and tonic. So I'll try to be brief enough and tell you what we have been doing in Italy regarding coffee and health, so the Italian case. The Consortium Promozione Caffè, the coffee consortium, coffee promotion consortium, today brings together the leading companies in Italy on roasted, decaf, and soluble coffee, and has been active in Italy for over 20 years. Mainly, as we have been told today various times, since when you had your toe hurting, you went to the doctor and they would say, stop or drink less coffee. So since those times, the Consortium has been active in Italy through a program of ongoing communication to educate consumers and healthcare professionals about the benefits on coffee. How was this done? Through working for over 20 years with the scientific community in Italy, through authoritative scientific bodies like INRAN, so the national institution, or various national institutions, and the Istituto Mario Negri and universities. With the Istituto Mario Negri has been a very long cooperation that we have had, and still today is very active, our cooperation with the Istituto Mario Negri. A very important research has been brought on and published by the British Medical Journal on coffee and mortality, where it confirms where we have learned, as we have learned today by the various interviews, that coffee protects in general and in cardiovascular mortality. Also, other researchers have been brought on in these years, and support organizing education continua in medicine, trainings in distance for doctors and physicians, biologists, nutritionists, etc. etc. Over 20,000 direct email marketing to medical targets and other activities. Also, obviously, we have been cooperating these years with the ISIC, the CISA, the Italian Society on Nutrition Science. What we are doing is inform and educate mainly. In the last years, we tried to change pace slightly, opening ourselves more to final consumers, not only the scientific community, going on directly to the final consumers and being more active on also the media scenario and on various internet activities. How are we been doing this today? Through sociological research with Astra Ricerca, which is a very important institution in Italy, relationship with opinion leaders, our website, which is very active, and our Facebook page, which I will introduce the numbers of. The sociological survey was very interesting. It did have a very good media coverage in the last year, and it did come out with very interesting data. 96.5% of Italian people drink coffee, so we are really good coffee drinkers, but that is not a surprise, I suppose. But 36% of the interviewed people drink between 1 to 2 cups a day, 36% between 2 and 3 cups per day, and 28% more than 3 cups per day. Coffee consumption is higher in men, and men prefer it bitter and pure, while women with milk or cocoa. Very interesting, 89% of the people drink coffee at home. First drink they drink in the morning. 78% then they drink their other coffees at the coffee shops. Italians and coffee habits. What does coffee mean to Italians? Relationship and experience to share. We've been seeing this during the day. It represents a moment to relax and chat with friends and colleagues. Pleasure, coffee is pleasure. Energy is the best way to start a day. Self-gratification, social role, coffee is considered important to enhance economies in developing countries, and also is one of the training industries for made in Italy. And this is also very important. Coffee is a journey through senses. People love coffee because of its taste, 95%, aroma and smell, 94%, color, etc. So when we ask the opinion reported by a consumer on coffee and health, so what we are talking about today, we have a positive opinion. This is, as we have understood, changed a lot in the last 20 years. What are the indications by the physicians? 62%, 3 cups per day or more, 12%, I suppose, 4 to 5 cups per day or more. 11% only advise against consumption due to a health condition of the patient, 10% advise not to consume, and 5% other. What we are doing, as I was saying before, in a proactive way toward consumer, final consumer. Our Facebook page, which is very active and has been growing very nicely, with total fans nowadays of 28,425 people. In the last 3 months, we have had 24 posts, over 15,000 engaged users, 4,300 plus interactions, etc., etc. So it's a creation of a fan community of almost 30,000 coffee lovers, which come to us and also to our webpage for more information. These are some results on media issues that we have had for the first semester of 2015, with 138 outputs and a readership of over 26 million people. So that's very interesting. Our website, again, which is divided in a coffee area with a periodic update on main sections. So if somebody wants to know if they can drink coffee, we know that over 70% of people, when they start feeling a bit sick, the first doctor they visit is the internet, and they go and look for themselves. So this wants to be also a point of focus for somebody who's looking over the internet on coffee news. So there's a periodic update on main sections all about coffee news, coffee and health, and coffee news in general. Members area where the press monitoring and activities for the associated companies, and a medical area dedicated to physicians and the scientific community. So this is Italy on coffee and health, the activity we have had in the last 20 years, and what we are doing today. Thank you very much, and have a great evening.